Hey there, friends. Today we've got something ultra light and ultra precise, the Attack Shark R1 gaming mouse at just 59 grams thanks to liquid nitrogen molding. This featherweight beast packs a PixArt PAW 3311 sensor with up to 18,000 DPI and 6 adjustable levels for pinpoint control. You can switch modes on the fly, enjoy lag-free 2.4 gigahertz or Bluetooth wireless, or you can count on the reliability of a USB-C wired connection. Let's unbox it, test the grip, tweak that DPI, and push it to the limit. Wow, I want to give a big special thanks to my friend Tio for letting me check out his Attack Shark R1 mouse even before he's opened the box. This one has got the wired, it's got the wireless, whatever the heck the BT 5.2 connection is, the dual channel switching, Type-C charging. It's got a real similar shape to one of the Razer mouses, but yeah, interested. Obviously this one, something different than what I've got now, but apparently he got this for a pretty good deal. We'll check that out in the video. Let's open it up. Let's see what's inside. It says we've got a 10-meter wireless open distance transmission, comfortable, suitable hand feeling. I'll be the judge of that. All the way up to 18,000 DPI, and this should work on any kind of device that you've got. So let's open it up. Let's see what's in the box. Thank you very much, Tio, for sharing this with me even before you have opened it, which is so very generous and kind. So we're going to be very kind and gentle with all these components. It feels very, very light. It doesn't even feel like there's anything inside here. Wow, that is like, wow, this weighs like nothing. Oh my gosh. That is like, now it says to remove these. I'm going to feel bad doing it, but hey, oh wow, that feels amazing. And then the cord. Oh, nice little braided cable. Very, very nice built-in cable management. I love it. So right off the bat, the build quality here, it feels plasticky. You know, it doesn't feel like anything in my hand. It's very, very light. Let's see if I can find a scale and give you the actual weight of it. But we're going to test it out. We're going to plug it in, see how it works, see how it feels. Currently, I use a wireless mouse also, so this should be a nice little option. We've got the off switch. There should be some kind of a dongle maybe in here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Does that click to come out? Oh, it just pops out. Nice. Okay, so it's got dongle storage inside of it. This is very cool. This is very, very cool. A little bit of a quality. Some kind of button. Okay, we're going to plug it in. I'm going to charge it up, and then we're going to test it out. All right, so just quickly to set up this mouse, you need to take the little plug-in dongle, and on the bottom of the feet, or the glides, if you will, there's this little protective film here. Take this off. Tio, bro, thank you so much for letting me do this on your brand new toy productivity tool. I appreciate it, buddy. So I'll try to be as gentle, as clean, and careful. Anytime your friend lets you peel their peels, that's how you know they're a real one. So we get these off here. I don't have much fingernails, but there we go. No damage. They feel really, really nice. So that's a good, simple way to set it up. Don't forget to put the little door back on. You don't want to lose that so that you maintain your little storage space. Now, there are a couple of switches on the bottom here. Now, there's I think that's like Bluetooth, but I'm always going to choose to use the plug-in USB dongle myself. Just kind of, I don't know, my habit. This little button, I think it allows you to switch between the different modes. So just going to plug this into the computer. This little dongle, as I'm sure you've all seen one of these things a million times. No big deal. Let's plug it up front here just for testing purposes. All right, cool. So I went to the Attack Shark webpage, and they have downloadable software for basically all of their products. They have a whole ton of different mice. This one here is no different. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of controls that are built into this software. And my only gripe with the software so far is that I can't resize the window and make it completely full screen, but this is good. This is fine enough. It's just a mouse after all. I'm not a competitive gamer, but I'm sure some of you are. First thing on the top left, you can see you can independently reprogram each of the different buttons, and we're talking like quite a lot of control. You can control the multimedia on your computer, your browsers, all sorts of different shortcuts here, which I think is really, really cool. It's even got printing shortcuts and copy, paste. I mean, who knows what kind of customized scenarios you want to set up, but this mouse is ready to serve you. So simple button control, no big deal. You also can save different profiles. So maybe you're going to use the mouse for editing or for gaming or some kind of content production. This thing is going to be just awesome. Now, obviously, really nice that it's got the power indicator here so you can keep track of that. I wonder if they have a Stream Deck plugin that you can put on there, but who knows? Maybe I'm just dreaming. Top right here, you've got your DPI settings. I do prefer like around 16 to 2400. I think 2400 feels really, really nice for me. It moves quite quickly with good control. Obviously, if you put it on the higher settings, it's kind of tough for me to keep control of it. But if you use this ripple control, if I can get to it, it sort of keeps it a little bit easier to track, but I'm going to put it in my kind of comfort zone. My kids, they think I'm, a dinosaur for liking my mouse to move a little bit more slowly. But hey, when I first started using a mouse, it had a ball in it that I had to clean. So hey, give a little comment in the comments if you remember cleaning the ball from your mouse. And hey, all good. So then you've got your polling rate here. Again, it depends on what you're using your mouse for. Like for me, basic standard settings are going to be mostly good enough. It's a lot for me about the feel of the mouse, the longevity of the battery, and sort of how smooth and easy it is to use. But everybody has different use cases. Everybody wants to get something different out of the product. It's got a link directly here to your standard Windows mouse settings like this. Just opened up on a different monitor there. So you can just go ahead in here and change things around. I'm pretty happy with it the way it is. I like my cursor to be, yellow. I don't know why. I'm strange. Maybe I can find it on one of my 4 monitors. But again, it's all a matter of what you like. Power management here. The sleep time, you've got your deep sleep, no big deal. This thing will just wake up just when you wiggle it a little bit, so not a big deal. The key response time, again, with your clicking, I don't need to fuss with these settings too much, but I want you to know that it's here for you if it's something that really matters to you. And this angle snap, I really don't know exactly what this does. It doesn't seem to affect anything too much for me, but again, it's probably more so for higher end gaming. And for a $36 mouse, I think it's absolutely incredible. All right, so the first test I want to do is just to kind of feel how tight and how well put together the mouse is. It's incredibly light in my hand. Like that goes without saying, but when I twist it, it doesn't creak, it doesn't squeak. It's very, very solid. And if I do give it a shake here, we're just going to get an idea if these buttons do any rattling. Tiny little, maybe you can hear it. Tiny little rattle in there. Nothing too noticeable, not really a big deal. Now let's get an idea of the sound, the click that this mouse makes. That's funny. They seem to have slightly different sounds on the left and the right button, which I think is totally fine. Let's check the other buttons as well. Okay, that's sounding pretty good. Feels, standard. This thing really reminds me of a Razer mouse. I mean, the shape, the way that the buttons flare out at the top, I actually have a Razer Viper Ultimate over here, and I'll just show you them side by side. You can really see the similarity and, you know, the inspiration in the design. Obviously mine's a bit crusty, it's been around for a while, but very, very similar, but mine is much heavier. Like, it's not even close as this old mouse here. So go back to our Attack Shark, which I'm liking more and more by the minute. Is there any other buttons on here? Side buttons. Okay, so they're feeling pretty good. And, you know, feels really, really nice. I want to just get an idea about this scroll wheel. This thing feels really, really good. You know, for I think it's 25, 30 bucks you got this for. That is amazing. You know, it's a very well put together mouse. Feels great. And I'm actually very, very impressed. All right, let's get a little idea of how it feels just gliding across this mouse pad here. This is smooth, you know, just absolutely fast, quick. Got a wood desk. Like literally almost no resistance. Obviously there's a little bit, but I think this is amazing for the value. You know, you could spend hundreds of dollars on a mouse and not really get much more out of it, you know. So to me, this is fantastic. Now the mouse, so it feels great in my hand. It's one of those things that's difficult to articulate, but you know, once you have it in your hand, it's very pleasing, and it seems like something that is an incredibly good value. All right, so I know for some of you, it's probably kind of sad. You play like these hardcore, fast-paced games, and that's what you're used to. But for me, I can honestly say that I have spent almost 18,000 hours playing World of Warcraft. And this is where I have the most feeling of familiarity and where, you know, a difference in controls would make the most difference to me. So just having a little test here, checking out a couple of attacks, you know, just running around. This mouse feels great in my hand. The clicks feel absolutely perfect, exactly what I would expect. And because I'm playing on the hardcore realm, it needs to be exact. It needs to feel right. The movement is perfect, and I couldn't be happier. Honestly, for under 50 bucks, this thing is comparable to my couple $100 Razer mouse. And I think, you know, this is more than anybody needs to get the job done. If you're a world first competitive gamer, okay, maybe you need something a little different. But honestly, for 99% of the population, I think this Attack Shark R1 is going to make you a very happy gamer. All right, so maybe I misspoke a little bit. It's currently $36.79 Canadian dollars. That's $45.99. It's on sale, so if you act quickly, if you catch this video, maybe you can get that price as well. But even for under 50 bucks, I think you're getting an awesome, awesome value. Comes in a lot of different colors, which I think is cool. I honestly think that the black, boring old mouse is perfectly fine, but you know, if you've got some kind of cool taste, maybe you've got a different setup, they got a lot of nice options here for you. There's a slight different price, like this one here is $39. The one that Tio bought is $36, but again, just a couple of bucks difference. It goes over some more of their settings here. It's good for 20 million clicks. And I was just looking for some RGB. Honestly, that's one thing that I'm missing. But not really a big deal at the end of the day. I don't spend a lot of time staring at my mouse and wondering how it looks. They say it's only 59 grams, which I'm telling you, this thing weighs like next to nothing in my hand. So not going to be the kind of product that's going to fatigue you or cause you too much strain, I wouldn't imagine. So, you know, if you're looking for something for a very good price, under 50 bucks, I can't find anything terribly wrong with this Attack Shark R1, and I don't think you will either. And that is the Attack Shark R1 Featherlight, pixel perfect, and built to dominate. If you enjoyed seeing me push this little beast to the limit, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. You got tips, questions, or your own epic mouse setup? Drop it in the comment. I'm always reading and responding. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.